Sorensen, we've been talking about these past few days. It's just a really big changeup, I think, for everybody living in southern Arizona.
Yeah, with the last couple of mornings, we've been dropping below freezing. This morning, we've also dropped down to the freezing mark here in Tucson, 32 now, 31 in Marana, 29 in Tubac. So yes, it is very cold out there this morning, something I feel like we've kind of gotten used to over the last couple of mornings, mainly in the 20s and 30s, but it's going to get even colder as we work our way towards Friday, thanks to another winter storm passing through tomorrow. So we'll talk about that coming up, but today's high is actually pretty comfortable for this time of year. We're pushing into the 50s and low 60s, a little bit below normal, but definitely warmer compared to the past few days. So a little bit of relief before we cool things right back down. Overnight tonight, mainly in the 30s, mid to low 30s. So most of us staying above freezing here in Metro Tucson, but to the south end east, 50s today, with overnight lows tonight dropping down to near or below freezing for many of you. Douglas, though, pushing to about 61. Overnight tonight, though, 27. All right, here's what we're tracking. We've got more wind, rain, snow, and cold on the way, all thanks to another winter storm that's going to pass through tomorrow. And the setup is very similar to what happened on Sunday. The wind is going to pick up. We're going to have a nice band of valley rain and mountain snow roll through. This time, though, it's going to happen late Thursday morning through the afternoon, and then most of us, if not all of us, are dry by about 7 or 8 p.m. Biggest impacts, gusts up to 55 miles per hour possible, especially for the high terrain east of Tucson in Cochise County. That's where the worst of the wind will be. Wet and icy roads, of course, slick for the high terrain too. Snow near 3,000 feet, so this system will be cold, and that's going to drop snow levels down to desert floors. Of course, protect the 4Ps, especially Friday morning. Most of us will be waking up in the teens and 20s. Wind advisory in effect for tomorrow for eastern Pima, Pinal, all of Santa Cruz, Cochise, Graham, and Greeley County, and on the New Mexico side as well. Again, the worst of the wind will be east of Tucson, but gusts for most of us between 30 and 45 miles per hour. But areas to the east in the high terrain could see gusts up to 55. This goes into effect at 11 a.m. tomorrow until 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So a little bit windy as that system approaches. This is a look at tomorrow at 9 a.m. Could see a few showers ahead of that main line of rain and snow, but as we work our way towards about 11 noon tomorrow, that's when the bulk of the heavy stuff will be rolling through the metro area. So if you have lunch plans tomorrow, maybe skip them or bring the umbrella with you. High terrain, we'll be seeing some snowfall at this time, and then temperatures will crash by 3 p.m. So we could see some flurries here in Tucson, but the best chance for accumulation in the lower deserts will be east of Tucson. A few lingering snow showers up towards Graham and Greeley County before about 8 p.m. tonight, and then most of us dry out after that. Forecast rainfall looking pretty good, with trace amounts to about 1/4 inch possible, but some isolated spots could see up to a 1/2 inch of rain. Looks like we're all going to get a bite out of that rainfall, though, which is always good. Dusting to an inch from 3,500 feet to 5,000 feet, again, especially east of Tucson. That's where we have the best chance for accumulation. 5,000 to 6,000 feet, places like Oracle and Bisbee still looking at 1 to 3, and then above 6,000 feet, we could see 4 to 8 inches of snowfall. So that's why we have a winter weather advisory going into effect for the Catalinas, the Rincons, eastern Pinal County, and Graham and Greeley County until 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. For your 10-day tracker, temperatures plummet into the upper 20s on Friday, and then we'll warm things up next week, low 70s by next Thursday and